looking a little shaky already. Come on now, computer. Face is a little shiny. Anyway, y'all. Do all the things as you come into the room. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I need to pull up this vertical and see what that is really looking like. Like the video. It's a free way to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Comment on down in the comment section. You know, keep things going. Share this video and share your videos because sharing is caring. And Cash App and Venmo are there for those who like to put a little something in the tip jar if you don't mind. Hello, West Coast Barbara. Hey, if you're still here, yes. Hey, Shane the girl, please like the video, y'all. Let's put these comments up here. And we're going to get into it in a minute. I was just trying to share the video. Like I said, I'm trying to do this vertical one and see what's going on with that. But, you know, I'm be a little nervous about doing the verticals and the people be coming in here acting crazy. I'm shiny as heck. You know your girl. But I got up early this morning. Usually I like to sleep in late on a Sunday, but for some reason I found myself up. I was just watching some TV and doing the things, and I really should have been taking a shower then, but you know, I just waited till like 45 minutes ago. So yeah, everything's still a little bit shiny. Put that vent on over the hit it one more time. Hit it one more time, Jay.
What?
Hit it one more time, it's loud. And you're not gonna be able to keep it on. That's fine. I'm not gonna be able to keep it on for long because it's gonna aggravate my nerves. I think it's that teapot. I gotta clean off those eyes. Sorry, y'all. Look, don't start moving your hands. Computer gets crazy. Y'all know I be mamaing whilst I be YouTubing. It's just the way life goes, especially on a Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Mental health check-in. How was everybody doing? How was your weekend? You know, mine's always just speeds right on past. I'll be at work, and then the next thing you know, I'll be off Sunday, and that's it. And I'll be trying not to cry. Try not to stress about it because that's just, you know, that's been life for the last years I've been at my job, and that's just how it's going to go. So you think I would be adjusted to it at this point, but alas, I am not. Oh, thank you, Luminous. I'm just sharing this out. Share it once. Yeah, I'm trying to hang in there. Hanging in, y'all. You know how it goes. But I know, like, ooh, the holiday is upon us. I'm really stressed out about Christmas, but I'm trying to just keep my head on straight and just let the chips fall where they may. I ain't done no Christmas shopping. I know how the economy is and times is rough, but I still wanted to do some things for my Christmas, you know, put the tree up, do a little light decorating, usually around this bookshelf. And that's about it. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Claus are over there, but, you know, just a little minimal decorating stuff I already got in the closet. You know, cook a little small dinner, but, you know, presents, y'all, be a whole thing. But it's just going to happen when it happens, and I just got to be okay with that. So I'm going to see how things are going to go. Thanksgiving is usually a little easier for me because it's just dinner. I don't make no whole big turkey. Like I told you, I made smoked turkey last year for Christmas. And I haven't made turkey in years. And I probably won't again because I ended up throwing a good bit of that away. My kids are not turkey eaters like that. I remember back in the day, my dad, thank you, babe, used to, you know, make turkey salad out of it and soup. And I just don't honestly have the time to do all that stuff. That being said, it's like, no. How do I see? Let me see. I can only see. I don't know how I see the vertical on my phone. Because I was trying to monitor that when I pull up this. This is just the regular way. Aha. Aha ha ha. There we go. So we got the vertical there so I can see what's going on. And I got mods. I don't know if Shane is here. Who's gonna pop in? Oh, you know what? I should have. Hmm. On the vertical, I don't know about these comments. Hold on, let me see something. Did that help? No, it didn't. Okay, never mind. I'll put them back. I'll put them back because it looks different on the screen in front of me versus that over here. Totally different. It's a weird setup, y'all. I just wanted to try it, and I haven't really been doing that many solo reviews. I figure I'd try for the weekly huddle and see how that went. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you going to travel and be with family? Are you just being home with the kids? Are you cooking? Are you getting some Chinese food? Going to the movies? I think I'm going to try to see me and the youngest one go see Wicked. My middle one don't want to see it, and my oldest one, I think, saw it last night with his friends, which I know he's going to go with us. So that's that. I think we're going to do that on Thanksgiving. And then, I said, just cook a little. I think I said turkey wings, collard greens, mac and cheese, and maybe some sweet potato cornbread. And that is it, y'all. I got to make sure I got all my groceries and my ingredients, okay, for everything. Because I don't want to be out in them stores last minute. I was thinking maybe do a couple of appetizers or something, grab a dessert, whether it's from the bakery or Trader Joe's, baby. I was just in Trader Joe's to get like 5 or 6 things. And why sometimes you got to be in there buying double stuff? Because I bought a thing of cookie butter, but I feel like I should have bought 2. Because otherwise you got to run back over there. I was wondering when I was watching folks on the clock buy like 2s and 3s of things. I was like, why? Because this Trader Joe's is not in the store. You just go run into all the time. Anyway, I digress. But what are you guys looking forward to eating? Okay. I think I'm going to do my macaroni and cheese a little bit differently this year. Nothing major, nothing big, but it's always a good time for eating because I don't even like some years I do seafood. It's like I'm not a traditional Thanksgiving. I gotta stop moving my hands. Makes the computer go crazy. Makes me freeze up. And I see when I looked at last week's weekly huddle, kind of towards the middle, it was glitching a little bit, and I was like, oh, man, you hate to see it. So I'm gonna try and sit still. It's very hard. My hands be just going and moving. It's the whole thing. I say it's a New York thing. I don't know if it's a New York thing. My ex used to make fun of it, made me want to punch him in the nose, but I digress. This is all allegedly. We just funny, just laughs over here. But yeah, so I hope that anybody that's having a hard time during the holiday season, because we had our seasonal depression and all those good things, I think I'm going to try to do a pajama Sunday just for the month of December with my Vlogmas, just to, talk about some mental health and self-care stuff. I am putting it up there every Sunday on my community tab for you guys to just have affirmations and just mental health, self-care suggestions, just little friendly reminders and whatnot, little cutesy things. I'm still doing that, but I told y'all I just haven't been having the bandwidth to even come up here and give what I didn't have to give. So I haven't been doing the pajama Sundays. I know Tamika's been doing the self-care Saturday. So if you need a little, something, go check her out there. Check her out. That she usually does it the first Saturday of the month. But you can go watch your replay of some of my old stuff. You can go watch the replay of some of her stuff if you need a little pick-me-up. Don't be afraid to, reach out. I could just be a listening ear. I'm not, a licensed therapist, a social worker, or anybody that's really qualified to give an opinion, but I could be a listening ear. And just anybody else that you might need to reach out. Because Thanksgiving is upon us. Christmas right behind that. And, I just know it's a hard time for parents, single parents. It's a hard time for, people who have lost people. So it gets rough. So just don't be afraid to reach out to somebody to lean on. I know you don't want to be a burden. I don't want to lean on. Rather you talk to somebody and get it out than, being all just taking it on yourself because it just builds up and it sits right here in your chest. Hey, the Lawrence report. Hey. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And right now the finances is it's crazy, crazy, crazy time. So just try and take it easy. Make sure you take some time for some deep breaths. Get your self-care. Like I said, I went and got in the shower. And yes, because sometimes shower and be self-care. When it's the winter time, the summer you be in the shower, at least me personally, 2-3 times a day, you be sweating and then carrying on, and I work outside. So just do the best that you can and don't be afraid to reach out if you guys need somebody to help you through it. Just child, I know I'll be aggravating my best friend's nerves. Just kidding. She don't be aggravated. She don't be aggravated, I don't think. If you're in here, you can answer that. She's probably not. She's probably not. She's probably getting ready for the week. At least this is a short work week for some people. Like I know her, she works in the school system. So she probably only got the kids got 2 days of school. She probably only got 3 days of work. I got 5 days. I should have had 4, but I'm working one of my days off for that overtime. Because baby, these bills, okay? And that's the other thing that I've been trying to prioritize, getting all that stuff straight before I even think about buying Christmas presents. So it's in my head and it's on my heart. Hopefully, my customers come through. But it all looks like it's going to get done in the last minute. And I hate to do that because that's like a more stressful situation because then you can't, I don't like to go into the stores. And then you got to go into the stores because then you miss all the, the shipping dates and stuff like that. So Target, where I'm not supposed to be shopping, is fine. Best Buy, I think, also has in-store pickup. Walmart, there's a couple of them. We ain't really supposed to be shopping nowhere, but just do the best that you can. Try to sit and reflect on, what you're grateful for. Now, they drive me crazy. They drive me up a wall. But the main thing I am grateful for personally is my kids. That's my primary. If it wasn't for them, I don't know where I'd be. They helped me get through a lot of stuff. Okay. So that always grateful to have a job and there's the economy and for my friends, here and off of here, because those 3 things is like my core, keeps me somewhat sane and sound. So you guys can get that in the comments and let me know what you're grateful for. Hopefully everybody's holding up well. If you are, just give yourself some grace. Take a breather, breathe it on in and breathe it on out. I didn't mean to take so much time on that, but I just want to make sure you guys know, since there ain't no Pajamas Sunday. And you can, like I said, go check out the community tab. I dropped a couple things there today for you guys to check out. We're just gonna quickly, we do our celebrity birthdays, y'all. I like to pay honor to the celebs. Where did I look? My banner. Where's my banner? Did I delete my banner? Oh, you know what? I think I'm looking for. I'll be looking for it to say one thing and it says something else. Yes, Lord. We got Miley Cyrus. Some of y'all who know who that is. That's Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter. Okay. It's her birthday. So, hey, Monique 69 ways. So happy birthday to her. Robin Roberts. Okay, she be on the TV. Happy birthday to her. Sally Richardson. Why I remember her from that Black Western. She's been in a bunch of other things because she's married to, I can't think of his name. I think they're still married. Although people be getting divorced. We're gonna talk about it. I think they said Snooki. I ain't watched the Jersey Shore since I don't know when, but Snooki is what I heard. Tom Joyner from Tom Joyner Morning. I don't listen to Tom Joyner either. I listen to Steve Harvey sometimes, but I'm up in New York, so you probably could get Tom Joyner up here though. But on that commute, it'd be a little bit of Steve Harvey, a little bit of Breakfast Club, and a little bit of Ebro. I know. And then there'd be a lot of talking. And I'll be wanting a lot of talking in the morning sometimes. I be want to hear some tunes, so I be surfing sometimes. Anyway, I'm getting off track. And lastly, I'm sure there's many more celebs that have birthday, but Corrupt. Happy birthday to those people. Boom, 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 boom. And we're saying goodbye to, Scorpio season as we move into Sagittarius. Happy belated to YouTube's own BKJ. He just had a birthday. It was over there on Friday, having a little 80s, 90s. I was late, but you go ahead and check out the replay. And they was playing Kahoot and doing all the stuff and music. It was a good time. But happy birthday to the Oil Scorpios. And we're coming into that Sag season. So happy birthday. Yes, 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 Lord. Now, speaking of Thanksgiving coming, there's always that Black Friday. And I know we ain't shopping Black Friday. Nobody shopped Black Friday in years. And we're not supposed to be trying to shop Black Friday, okay? Most of the sales done started already. So you should have got your stuff already. And then, you get back up to it later. Hey, Tamika. But just in the spirit of things, okay? I saw this is from the Shade Room. They be taking people's posts from the Twitter. And I saw this and I thought this was cute. And I thought this was also relevant. Name one bill you wish had a Black Friday sale. Okay. Baby, I don't got a mortgage, but if I had one, a mortgage. For me, rent. Give me that half off. I know you're not gonna give us the free 99. Give us that half off for the month of November. Okay. Hey, you can also throw in December while you at it, because them holiday months is real tricky. Okay. Something like, oh, you know what? We won't be greedy. Okay. Pay your rent in full for November and you get 50% off for the month of December. Something. Give us something. Okay. Yes. Please hit the like, turn your notifications, subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you. I'm still trying to get to 500. I haven't even been talking about it. I know the girls have been really, really great and trying to help me get there. I ain't been talking about it because I've been on YouTube for so many years, and it's just like, I'm gonna be here. Hopefully it'll come. Hopefully y'all subscribe, like what you see, like what you hear. I know I've been a little slow on doing the solo content. I get stuff up when I can. I've been doing a lot of panels, but just support the best that you can. There is old content up there if y'all want to look at that. But if not, just keep your notifications on. I'll be doing something. Yeah. And it used to be crazy back in the day. I haven't shopped Black Friday in years either. Right before, like I said, I have a lot of sales, and there's certain things like electronics, like if my kids want some headphones or some AirPods or something, is usually on sale right before Thanksgiving, right before Black Friday. So I'll scoop it up then and go on about my business. But baby, yes, it needs to be crazy back in the day. Okay, look, everybody saying, okay, only one. Definitely rent. Okay. Rent. Child, I don't blame y'all, because that is how I'm feeling also, right? These bills be billing. The rest of them don't be that high, but that big one right there, Lord, be kicking your butt. Hold on a second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I was talking to my son. I should have gave y'all some tunes to listen to whilst I was running my mouth. Now, I don't really have, I like to give the little entertainment bites where we talk about celebrity news or gossip, entertainment news, whatever you would like to call it. No, I don't got no chopsticks, boots. I'll call it bites because, I'll just be, we're going to talk about it a little bit and then we're going to move on, okay? We're going to talk about it a little bit and then we're going to move on. The biggest hot topic for me that's been going on that I was like, oh my goodness gracious. And why did I feel like, I pressed the button too many times. Why did I feel like goodness gracious? Because people get divorced? I don't know. But Kandi and Todd are calling it quits. TMZ says after 10 years, people says 11. I believe it's 11 because they're married since 2014. And I think they just recently separated and they're not legally divorced. So yeah, there's that. I was trying to find. Yeah, TMZ said 10 years. People said 11. Like I said, it was more accurate to 11 because it says they've been married. Real Housewives of Atlanta star and her producer husband have been married since April 2014. So that's 11 years. And then what do they have in there? What do they have in their need to know? Because I'm trying to devise how deeply I'm going to get into this. I think Shayna is doing a entertainment news type of live later on tonight, so please go check that out. I'm sure she'll talk about it. I think when I was peeking on the Beyond the Gates live with JB Says What and Really Be TV, I think he said he was going to do not a post, a video about it. So they will probably get more deep in depth than I will over here, because we got other things to cover. I go over a lot. This is like our little weekly check-in, and I call it a huddle. We get together and we're going to talk about it. But that's why it's entertainment bite. I'm just going to give you a little bit, not going to give you too much. So we have the Real Housewives of Atlanta star announced she was splitting from husband Todd Tucker on November 21st. I ask for privacy, grace, and understanding as we navigate this transition with our family, she says in a statement. The couple wed in April 2014 and welcomed 2 children together. And I think the daughter's 6th birthday was just recently. So right after they announced this, they're like, oh, they were seen together. Like they're going to do that. I'm hoping it's amicable. It looks like, as they should, they're still going to do co-parenting things, which we'd love to see it and we'd love to hear it, because that's, sometimes a hard road to navigate. So hopefully everything will work its way out. This is all allegedly. There's all kind of rumors and stuff going on out there. I heard, he was stepping out and, they were supposed to have, I don't want to say open marriage. I know they did experiment, okay? But even in those things, because he was just fucking over the clock on the clock app about like polyamory and stuff like that. All of those things, whether it's in a marriage, hey, you back, Barbara Johnson, or out of a marriage, have rules. If you're in a relationship and you care about your partner, there's rules to how you do things. So I'm sure even if they, weren't doing things together within their marriage, that there were rules, or even if they were able to do things, to have the outside partner, there was rules to it. So they could have that, and he could still potentially have cheated. Like I said, this is all allegedly. I don't really know, because if you step outside those parameters, then it's still cheating. So, should I look at? I kind of just looked at people. Should we look at TMZ? What does TMZ say? Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker reunite one day after announcing split. Yeah, that's because their daughter had a birthday. Like it is what it is. And they're in, I don't want to say unfortunately, they're in each other's lives. They have kids, they have businesses. I don't know how all that's gonna work out. I know he signed that prenup in the 11th hour right before they said their I do's. So hopefully he get what he came with, she keep what she got, and the rest of whatever they got to divvy up that they accumulated together in the marriage is done as amicably as possible. Because most divorces aren't, child, y'all watch Old Fair. Most divorces, can get a little ugly. So I wish them luck. I hate to see it happen. Mama Joyce, don't you say that, Mama Joyce. I hate to see it happen. I like them together. I know, people said that, Kandi like what she like, and it ain't Todd, if you get my drift. And we just had a lot to say about them over the years. But I also don't know. You never know what people are going on behind closed doors. So while I like them together, I don't know what was going on in their marriage. So if there was something going on in that marriage that she says, I got to get the heck up on out of here, then by all means, let her get the heck up on out of here. Or sometimes, because people are like, oh my God, people are saying the marriage ran its course. How can the marriage run its course after 11 years? Things can run their course after, I don't know if there's a timeline of things running its course, but yeah, see, that's what people definitely do grow apart. But people are like, how do you grow apart or it's run its course in 11 years? It can take far less than that. Okay, sometimes it takes you being together a short amount of time for you to see things that you didn't see before, and you'd be like, But I hope it doesn't get nasty either, especially since there's children involved. And they're going to have to navigate that. I know he has property up here in New Jersey. I don't think he got rid of that. And then they have their home down in Atlanta. So hopefully, he'll get another house so he can be with his kids. And yeah. Let's see what TMZ says. Yeah, they've been together 15 years. Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are splitting up after nearly 15 years together, according to a heartfelt social media post from Kandi. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star shared the news Friday afternoon, telling fans that after much thought and prayer, she's decided to file for divorce. While an emotional and difficult time, Kandi says she plans to focus on protecting my peace, being the best mother I can be, and co-parenting with love and respect. Amen. Okay. Y'all doing a little bit too much over there, and I can hear all of it, which means the people can probably hear all of it. Don't cut your eyes. Burruss says she will pour her time into her work, family, and growing as individuals. And she thanks everyone for supporting her and Todd over the years. Oh, before asking for privacy as the two navigate the difficult circumstances. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the two separated a few months ago after growing apart for some time, and it's been an amicable split with legitimately no drama. Our sister said Kandi stopped wearing her wedding ring recently, but they still talk every day on the phone. And when they're in person, Kandi's been staying in New York City recently, while Todd has been taking care of the kids in Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, I was just telling how they met. Unclear why these two are splitting, though Kandi's been very busy with her career recently. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. But that's TMZ. People magazine also has an article. I ain't going to read the 11 article. E! News, Bravo. Everybody and their mama's talking about it. And like I said, and all the YouTubers are talking about it. It's rocks. Many of us watch her. Like I said, I think JB did something on it. Not Kandi. Shane is going to do something tonight. So tune in for that if y'all really want to, get a little more into it. But hopefully it works itself out. Child, because Todd had just put a post up talking about this is the biggest scheme by far. Wait for the next scheme that I got. Because it was a scheme that Todd had set up to come to us with the Bulls. So we hate to see it. I like them together because on the show he was like giving you that cool, he's a New York guy. He's giving you that cool, calm, and collected. And Kandi could get a little rowdy. Kandi wasn't rowdy all the time, but she could, get a little turned up, especially on that show. But I did enjoy seeing them together. Like I said, then again, you don't know what these people had going on behind closed doors, or maybe just, they were like, yeah, this was cute. So that be that. We're going to move on over to our watch list and talk about what is streaming and in theaters. This will be the last time I talk about November shows. I probably will not be doing a weekly huddle next Sunday. I believe I have plans. If I for some reason don't have plans, then I might pop up. But I'm supposed to have plans next Sunday, so we're gonna skip next Sunday and come back the following Sunday. So this will be the last, because that would still be November. This will be the last Sunday I talk about November shows. So when I come back, we'll start talking about December stuff. I got to finish getting my list together for December, baby. Okay, that December list is a little light, but I know there's a lot more. I just haven't really been getting into it. Hold on 1 second. Somebody's car alarm is going off. Yeah, so this is the last week we talk about November. It's not in any particular order. It's just on here, okay? We're just going to go for it. We got streaming, we got in theaters, and I did separate it a little bit this time. So at the tail end, we're going to do the Christmas stuff. At the beginning, we're just going to do all the regular standard stuff. These I'm not going to do a description for. We have The Roses is going to be actually as of 11/20, The Roses is available on Hulu and Disney Plus. Same thing. This was an August release, and now it is streaming. This is adapted for War of the Roses. It's rated R. It's a comedy drama, and it has a runtime of 1 hour and 45 minutes. So if you missed it in theaters, you can check it out now on Disney Plus and Hulu. Hold on 1 second for a minute, you guys. Like the video if you don't mind. Sorry, y'all. Little one was asking me questions. You know, it's always something going on when I'm trying to be talking about stuff. Another one that came out on the 20th. This was also in theaters previously. This was released in October. We talked about that quickly. Julia Roberts, and I forgot what this young lady's name is because first I thought she was somebody else. This was released in October, but now it's available on Prime Video as of the 20th. After The Hunt, it's rated R. It's a crime drama with a runtime of 2 hours and 19 minutes. So again, if you missed this one, excuse me, it's available for you to check out now streaming. Now we're going to get into like our newer stuff, and this I'm actually do plan to check out because, well, let me put it like this. Hey Jay, what's up, AKJ? I just told him not to be doing all that noise. Tell him if he's going to be making noise, he got to come in. I just noted. Anyway, I saw the preview for this, and I'm going to check it out. I just hope all the good jokes and all the funny jokes is hitting close to home. All the good jokes and all the funny jokes ain't in the trailer, because Lord, okay? This is coming out Monday, which is tomorrow. November 24th, Kevin Hart acts in My Age, and this is from his tour that he did. It's going to be on Netflix, rated TVMA. Netflix, rated TVMA. It's a comedy / stand-up with a runtime of 1 hour and 6 minutes. You know, stand-up, they don't be doing long run times on the stand-up, which is good. And this look, I'm in my 40s now. I was tap dancing on 50, so older, wiser, and still hilarious. Kevin Hart opens up about his midlife mishaps, from intimacy pills to the perils of unexpected injuries. Baby, yes, okay. Happy birthday, Mama BKJ. I don't want to give out your last name. Hey, girl, you bet. So check that out. I'm gonna probably throw that on while I'm at work tomorrow, because you don't gotta watch it. I can just listen. So I'm gonna probably throw that on tomorrow at work and give me a little laugh. Like I said, supposed to be out in that hallway and they be freaking loud. Okay. Hopefully you didn't give me all the good jokes in the preview, because I hate that when you be like, oh, okay, especially during stand-up, and then you get there and you be like, that was it. That's all the jokes you had. That's it. That's all you guys ain't got no more. Next up, we got Wicked. Came out on the 21st in theaters. Wicked for Good in theaters on the 21st, rated PG. It's a musical fantasy with a runtime of 2 hours and 17 minutes, which is far less than that first part, because the first part was darn near 3 hours. And like I said, I want to try to get to the movie theaters on Thanksgiving to see it. Child, I hope it's funny too. Ooh, Shayna said the same thing. He ain't been not even lying. Girl, you're not lying. And that's why I said I hope all the good jokes weren't in the trailer. And then I watched it, because his last one I watched, I was like, oh, well, look, where's the ex-wife? Is in the ex-wife say she look like Papoose? Like Papoose said he was writing a song. Didn't the wife say that she was writing the jokes? Yeah. I don't think he's been too funny since then. This runtime is shorter. This is a part 2 of the whole thing. We got Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, big stars. Also, they did Wicked One Wonderful Night. That's still available on Peacock, where they were, I guess, talking about it and doing a couple of musical numbers if you guys are interested in that. What is the description on this beautiful movie here? You will be changed for good. After challenging the wizard's totalitarian regime in Oz, Elphaba must grapple with her identity as the Wicked Witch of the West. Meanwhile, the wizard has given Glinda the title Glinda the Good and public status as the nation's defender against Elphaba. The two witches must make decisions that seal their fates in the second musical installment. Now, I never read the book. You still gotta see Wicked One. I think that's on Peacock. See Shayna though too. I'm not doing it for you. I believe it too, Shayna. That's why y'all been saying the jokes ain't been hee hee ha hawing like they used to. They ain't been slapping them knees like it used to. I'm gonna just prepare you though that one is long. I think this one is only like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think it says 17 minutes. So that's more like a Marvel movie. The first one is like darn near 3 hours. So, go and get you a little drink and Take you a bathroom break and pause if you need to. Yes, happy birthday. But I mean, I never saw the play. I always wanted to see the play and all of that stuff. But I'm happy to see the movies. I would like to see the plays eventually one day. So I'm here for it. It took me forever because that first part I didn't watch till it came on Peacock. I was like, I can't do it. And I think they're running the first one and the second one, so I gotta take a little intermission in the middle. I believe that's what happens. But you see the first one and take a little intermission and see that second one. I ain't got 5 hours to sit in the movie theater. I'll be sleep. Okay, even with an intermission. Want to see these two scene. I know, against your will on social media, baby. Yes, they holding us all hostage. I'll be trying to scroll on, because baby, it's too much. That's too much. And then they both skinny. And then they said that Ariana Grande be looking at Cynthia Erivo more fondly than she be looking at her boyfriend. I said, oh, not you left your wife. Never mind, see, because that will be an entertainment bite section. But we ain't gonna talk about all that. I think we did talk about it a little bit on another weekly huddle. Yeah, it's all over social media. It's all over social media. Yes. Sections for sure. What do we have up next? Now, this next one I don't have a whole lot of information on, which is sad because it comes out this week, and I think I'm not going to be able to see it in theaters because, baby, you know how Long Island do. I'll probably got to either go to the city to see it or Connecticut, and I'm not doing all that. So I'll wait till it comes on streaming because it is supposed to have digital release in December. So I'll wait, but I think it's an important story to see. I got as much information as I can get. I didn't get no runtime or anything, runtime or rating. It's a drama. November 28th is the release. Aftershock, A Love Story Interrupted. In theaters, digital release, I believe, is going to be December 15th. Again, it's a drama directed by Manny Haley, executive produced by Rock Nation and Haley Productions. We have Richard T. Jones and Richard Lawson are the people we recognize, and then a couple other people that I wasn't too familiar with. And I just took the AI description because, again, like you can find it on Instagram. You can find it on, oh my God, say his name, on the Nicole Bell has a page. You can find it on that. But there's not much, It's Aftershock, A Love Story Interrupted is a 2025 film about Sean Bell, who was and unalived by NYPD officers on his wedding day in 2006. Good Lord. Just reading that with sons makes me, okay? And I'm a type of person that even when we had George Floyd, I've seen that Office Space, but I have yet to see that video because I just can't watch things like this. So I think this is supposed to be more of like a love story and her coming in to be an activist. Pull it together, Kira. The movie focuses on his fiancée, Nicole P. Bell, and her journey through public scrutiny, the justice system, and motherhood as she fights to preserve his legacy. So if you guys get a chance, if it's in your area, check it out. If not, next month it comes to streaming, and I will definitely see it on streaming because I think it's something important for us to see. Also in theaters, a little lighter. Hopefully they'll give us like a little bit of their, romance mixed in there too, to make it, well-rounded. November 21st in theaters, we got Rental Family, rated PG-13. It's a comedy drama with a runtime of 1 hour and 50 minutes, and it stars Brendan Fraser. Y'all have to excuse my child and his loud friends. I think my son is trying to get him to shush. And I foresaw this was going to be a problem because them kids is loud. An American actor in Tokyo struggling to find purpose lands an unusual gig working for a Japanese rental family agency, playing stand-in roles for strangers. He rediscovers purpose, belonging, and the beauty of human connection. Yeah, it's probably a no for me, dog, but I like to give y'all a variety of things that are out, so we're not just focused on one thing. And y'all don't watch everything I watch. I don't watch everything y'all watch. So it's there for those who would like to go and check it out. November 20th, we got High Horse, the Black Cowboy on Peacock, rated TBMA. Now, probably the cussing. I was going to say, I'm not sure why it's rated TBMA. They probably going to be cussing. It's a 3-part documentary. It's about 40 parts each episode or each part. And we're going to have like Jordan Peele, Pam Grier, Glenn Truman, and lots more, baby. There's a lot. I think I saw Lori Harvey's name on there. There's going to be a lot of folks on there. Because I was like, I'm not taking down all these names. This I'm interested to check out because, you know, I love a good documentary, especially if it's historical and it's Black and it's something I don't, you know, just learn something new. I mean, I know we have Black cowboys, so that's not a surprise, but I'm interested to see what they're talking about. A pop culture and historical docuseries revealing the story of the Black cowboy whose history has been stolen, erased, and left untold. Baby. Yes, okay. he said, for me. Yeah, High Horses, yes. Yeah, rental. Like I said, I don't watch horror, but I always got to give the horror because there's people that watch horror. So, you know, you got to be diverse. So I gave y'all Rental Family. It's in theaters. I'm probably not going to even watch it when it comes on streaming, but somebody might come across this video and be like, oh, that looks good. I still haven't watched the first Married to a Boiler, but we got on the 21st Married to a Boiler 2 on Tubi. It's rated TBMA. It's a drama with a runtime of 1 hour and 41 minutes. Luckily, the Tubi movies aren't too long. I can't remember any of the folks that was in it because I don't think I recognize any of them folks. He's about to have to come inside. He's about to have to come inside anyway because I don't want nobody complaining about them being loud in that hallway. A survivor's fresh start with her sons, a mountain career, and new love unravels when her schmoosive ex awakens from a coma. Good Lord. Always gonna terrorize your child, bent on vengeance. I gotta watch the first one. After I watch the first one, actually, let me be honest with myself. I probably won't get to the first one to the new year because there's so much stuff. I've been watching stuff, and then now I got to get started watching the Christmas stuff, so I'll be ready for my Christmas watch list in like 2 weeks. Yeah, so I got to hunker down and start watching Christmas stuff. So yeah, this will definitely be next year because I probably won't. Maybe like around New Year's Eve. Once I get past Christmas, I can watch some other things that I wouldn't be talking about because I'm watching other things that I'm not recapping, but like this. It's gonna have to wait a minute. Did you guys watch the first one? I didn't watch the first one. Now we're going to be rolling into our Christmas stuff again in no particular order. We got Tidings for the Season that released on the 16th on Hallmark. If you got Philo like me, you can watch it on there. I'm not sure where else you can watch Hallmark stuff. If you guys know, get down in the comments and share with the group. Rated TVG. It's a drama. I said the estimated time is 1 hour and 45 minutes. It says something like 2 hours. And I believe this with commercials because this thing ain't fixing to be no 2 hours. Okay. Around 1 hour and 45 minutes. We got Tamara Mowry. You know, she's Hallmark's favorite. I'm going to bite my tongue and leave it alone. And we got BJ Britt. He be doing a lot. He was in something, I think, last year. Or no, was it last week? I think he was in a Christmas movie last year. Hold on. Let me look at my thing from last week. He was in something that I talked about last week. What was he in? Sorry, y'all. That's gonna bother me. Oh, he be doing the Christmas movies. He was in hashtag worst Christmas ever. BJ Britt. You say, oh Lord, what BJ be doing? What BJ be over there doing? Let me read the description for this one. A serious TV newscaster's life changes when he meets his young superfan and the boy's hardworking single mom. It says mom. Hallmark, y'all from over there. Okay, anyway. As he embraces positive holiday stories, romance blooms, but a career opportunity forces him to choose between ambition and love. It's a Christmas movie, so he fixing to choose love, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. He is fixing to choose love. Next up, this comes out this week on the 29th on OWN. We have Fake Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. It's a romance. Again, I think this says 2 hours. We're going to give it about an hour and 45 minutes because these movies don't be that long. They really don't, especially ours. Ours don't be that long like that. Unless it's like a high production value and it's not giving all of that. I'm going to watch my mouth. When Maya pretends an unconscious stranger is her boyfriend, what? She gets entangled with his family's Christmas plans while developing feelings for his doctor, who happens to be her ex. Baby, that sounds like a whole hot ass mess. I'm here for it. This is one of the ones probably gonna be on my list because some of these you guys are gonna get when I do my Christmas watch list. But by then, like I said, I'm about to hunker down and start watching. By then, I'll have watched them and I can give my opinion and maybe a little bit of spoilerish type of stuff. I try not to be too spoilery, but this is one I'm definitely going to check out. I'll probably watch Tidings too. Yeah, Tidings for the season. I'll probably watch that too. And this one, you know, I love me some Brandy. I cannot wait. Comes out on the 29th on Lifetime. We got Christmas Every Day. Okay, Christmas Every Day, the 29th on Lifetime, rated TV PG. It's a drama romance. Didn't write down the runtime. Hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes, around there, sprinkling your commercials. We got the good sis, Brandy Norwood, and her daughter, Sarai Smith. I believe they're playing sisters in this movie. We got the Debbie Morgan and Lamont Rucker in this one. Tell him he got 2 minutes, child, because the noise is yeah, because it's grating on me, child. I can't do all of that. It's just overstimulated. Fancy. I haven't heard of a Fancy since Jamie Foxx show. Fancy is determined to uphold her father's cherished Christmas tradition, but things aren't a smooth ride. Through all the chaos, she learns valuable lessons about faith, family, and the true meaning of Christmas. Listen, okay? Tuned in for sure. Next weekend, me, a little drink, and Brandy, okay? We just watched Best Christmas Ever. Again, I think that released last year, but that's on our Christmas rotation, okay? No, that's 2 years old, I think. I believe that's 2023. Anyhow, that's Brandy. And I think Heather Graham, and I forgot what the other guy's name is. Anyway, it's on my rotation. My Home Alone, this Christmas. You know, I like to sprinkle some new stuff in when I get it. Red One, we watched that one. Candy Cane Lane, we watched that one. Just sprinkling some new ones in with the old ones because I will definitely be a lot of old Christmas movies, but we sprinkle some new ones in. I'm trying to figure out a way. Like I have Prime Video, and I know you could do like a watch party. It definitely will not be online. I mean, let me not say definitely. I might be, but I can't stream the movie. But maybe you could do a watch along, and then if you guys have a Prime account, maybe you could. I don't know. We got to iron out the details. We'll talk about it in another live. So maybe we can watch Red One or something like that. I don't know. Vlogmas is coming. Vlogmas is coming. Anyway, I'll be watching. What's up next? This one is for the kiddies. This one's for the kiddies, and it's a short, so I might see it because, like I said, I got a little one, and all this little stuff I'll be ending up watching. Comes out on the 27th. I think on Disney, and then the next day on Disney Plus. Prep and Landing: The Snowball Protocol, rated TBG animation / spy espionage. Again, it's a short, 25 minutes, in and out. I think they have some Prep and Landing have some other shorts. I think it's a whole series of them, and this one is just one of them. So he might put that on. Like we watched, what's the other one? Not Christmas Chronicles. That's Netflix. The Santa Claus, and they did the series. I wonder if we're getting a third season of that. We had 2 seasons. I don't know if we're getting a third season or not. It might have only been 2, but sometimes we venture on over there, and this might be on the list. When their holiday missions go awry, Wayne thinks he is in big trouble with Santa. which opens a vault of merry mishaps from the past. Oh, baby, not a merry mishaps. That's cute. It's a little short. I don't know where I'm gonna be able to watch this because I ain't got no dog on Roku. But we have on the 19th, we got Merry Little Mystery on Roku. It's a romance with a runtime of 1 hour and 19 minutes. And you see, we got Miss Jordan Sparks up there, which means we probably get a little little singing. Little singing. Let me blow up this description so I can read it. A woman returns to her grandparents' town. Oh, I know they ain't got the damn dog in the hallway. Oh, hold on a second, y'all. I'm not even about to give that story, y'all. That story, because Lord knows. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Rewind. A woman returns to her grandfather's town to become the new secret Santa following her grandfather's tradition. While delivering anonymous gifts, she must evade a reporter's investigation and find romance. It sounds cute enough. I may see it. I may not see it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where I'm supposed to watch Roku stuff. I have no idea. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know where I'm supposed to watch Roku stuff at. If y'all know where I can watch Roku stuff at, you know what? Let me see. Maybe Philo might have it. I'll look after I do my last two. Next up, and this one I'm probably not going to be watching, but like I said, I like to share with you. And then if you want to watch it, that's up to you. November 14th, we got A Very Jonas Christmas on Disney Plus. Rated TV PG. It's a holiday comedy with a runtime of 1 hour and, did I say 20 minutes? Hour and 20 minutes. Jonas Brothers. 3 famous brothers race against time and face mounting challenges during a chaotic journey from London to New York, desperate to make it home in time for Christmas with their loved ones. Okay. What? I know on Roku. I'm not paying for nothing else. Yeah. I'm gonna look. I don't know. No, maybe not. That's probably one of the ones you got to pay for. I was gonna say Philo might have it, but I'll check. And lastly, this just came out. I gotta check it out. Let's go inside, buddy. It's time to come in. I said 5 minutes. You easily had 10. On November 20th, we got Christmas by Design on BET Plus, rated TV 14. This drama, a romance comedy, has a runtime of 1 hour and 26 minutes. See, I told you they'd be like 1 hour and 30, 1 hour and 45 minutes. That's why I say that 2 hours. I'm like, it's not about to be 2 hours. It's just not. It doesn't work that way. Even some of the bigger ones don't, because I just started watching A Merry Little Xmas on Netflix. Most of those they don't have no long run time either. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta get. I'm watching A Merry Little Xmas now. I was watching that. I got like maybe 10-15 minutes left. Let me not say that. I'm gonna have 20-30 minutes left on it. But I gotta finish that. That's not a brown one, but I'm gonna watch it. No, it's cute. I'm enjoying it. Unless they mess up the end, it's pretty good. What do I not? Hold on. Because I gotta blow up the slides to read it. And I'm like, did I not? Where is the slide? Oh, there we go. I was like, it's the only one that I literally don't see. A famous handbag designer finds her latest product line stolen in a data breach and calls an IT expert only to realize they have an embarrassing romantic history. All right. I'm going to check it out. Hold on. I'm just going to go be nosy. I don't know if they have it, but let me just see. And then we're going to let's see. We'll go backwards. We'll go backwards this time. Who is that? They got so many Christmas movies that make your head spin. That's why I just do some. I think I'm going to do, I think last year I did like 24. And these are releases this year. I think I'm going to do another 24 for you guys next month. Which one is this? Fake Yourself. That's not on here. Good Lord. I'm about to be so aggravated. Nope, it's not on file. All right, okay, so we're not about to watch that one. Not about to watch it. But let's go backwards. So we got Christmas by Design on BET Plus. That's already out. A Very Jonas Christmas on Disney Plus. That's already out. Merry Little Mystery on Roku. That's also already out. If y'all don't know how I can watch it, when come through on the replay specifically, just saying. Prep and Landing Snowball Protocol comes out the 27th on Disney and then next day on Disney Plus. Christmas Every Day, waiting for that on the 29th on Lifetime. Bake Yourself, A Merry Little Christmas on OWN on the 29th. Tidings for the Season came out on the 16th on Hallmark. That's on Philo. Not sure what else you can watch that on. Married to a Baller, November 21st on Married to a Baller 2. November 21st on Tubi. 11:20 on Peacock, High Horse, The Black Cowboy. 11:21 in theaters, A Rental Family. 11:28, if you can catch it in your theaters near you, Aftershock, A Love Story Interrupted. And then we get the digital release. I watch. This is why I had this watch on all day, telling me to stand up. I know I need to stand up. Sheesh. Anyway, digital release is December 15th, but like I said, if you can get it in theaters, by all means. Wicked One Wonderful Night is on Peacock. Also, Wicked for Good is now in theaters as of the 21st. Tomorrow, 11/24. Kevin Hart, Acting My Age, As You Should, on Netflix. And then, like I said, these are just new to streaming. So I ain't standing up. Look. Now it's going to tell me I probably stood up. Anyway. These are new to streaming. They were in theaters previously, but you can stream After the Hunt on Prime Video now as of the 20th. And then also The Roses on Disney Plus and Hulu as of the 20th. That was also a streaming release. So that's be that. Let's take that down from the screen. I didn't ask you to move me over there. Did not. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know. I got to get some. I ordered, actually, my Target order is ready. I'm see if my son can pick it up because my allergy medicine is in there and I definitely need it. You are most welcome. What else have you guys been watching? So I done finally got my doggone Philo back. Okay. Finally got my Philo back. So I've been just going through Lifetime movies. Okay. I watched His, Hers, and Ours. I thought that has Taye Diggs in it. And I can't think of the lady's name. You're welcome. No problem. Shayna, I said it. I ain't never told y'all I wasn't over there at the Target. Look, everybody else is doing a mission for me. Everybody else is standing strong. They staying out of there. I be doing the drive. I don't be in the store. It's whatever. Yes. Anyway, back to my Lifetime binging. Oh no. Y'all Stay out of the Target. While you're at it, you ain't supposed to be in Walmart. You ain't supposed to be shopping on Amazon. You probably ain't supposed to be in the Sam's Club. And I forgot where else you're not supposed to be. It's a whole long ass list. Y'all leaning in on Target, but you really ain't supposed to be shopping down here. Nobody is on that list. And I ain't got time for it. I ain't gonna just cut out one if I don't cut them all out. Yeah, but they still standing strong, but yet the KBB collection come out and I can't get no pieces because y'all be up at 3:00 in the morning ordering stuff out. I went on there this morning and I forgot, and my jacket was gone. I was like, oh well, it's whatever. So it's whatever. Anyway, y'all still stand strong in the fight. I'm gonna support y'all by just supporting y'all, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. We ain't supposed to be drinking Starbucks. We ain't supposed to be doing nothing. The list is mad long. I don't have time for it. Yep. See, Amazon too. So y'all do what you want to do. You do what's best for you. Because I'm gonna do what's best for me. Anyway. See? And Shayna don't shop there no way. Tamika said she ain't shopped there in years. Shayna said she don't shop there either. But some of y'all be in the Walmart and y'all ain't supposed to be in the Walmart either. But y'all said y'all knew Walmart wasn't ish, so y'all gonna continue to shop there. Oh my God, Tamika. You just made me think. She said she never liked Starbucks. I'm gonna see if y'all can hear it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, that was funny too.
Yes, let me get a Veni Vice Mocha Chocolata Yaya Frappe. All inclusions. Blank space in the middle. No whipped cream on the bottom. 6 pump it ups. A 5 on the black hand side. And pureed strawberries. And can you sprinkle it with melodies from heaven?
That's a lady from TikTok, and that cracked me up. Okay, that's exactly Lord Jesus. And that was cracking me up. That's the thing I have with Starbucks, because y'all be doing a lot with the customization, and it might be an extra pump of syrup or some non-dairy cold foam, but I ain't got time. 5 on the black hand side and the pump it up. This is exactly what y'all sound like, Veni Vicis, because you got to have the size. It's either grande, venti, and I forgot what the other one is. It's a lot. Cracks me up. I reposted it, but anyway, I digress. We ain't supposed to be in it either. Here's hers and ours, because this is it, and then the nerve divergent, and then I'll be here and there and everywhere. Back to what I was saying, y'all. That was a cute little movie. I don't know how it kind of works out in the end, but it was cute. Because that was the one where the kids was dating and then the parents started dating. So I watched it. I like that one. Dunkin' Donuts, yeah. Dunkin' Donuts is almost as expensive as Starbucks now. I used to drink Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, I gave up on all of it about 10 years ago when I had that last little baby, because I used to have Dunkin' Donuts every morning. And when I had that last little baby, the more kids you have, the less money you had. Dunkin' was removed from the equation. But now Dunkin' Donuts is damn near just as much is Starbucks. So make your choices. And people say the coffee is better from the local coffee shops. The one that I have here, like, they only take cash, and so I make coffee at home. Okay, that's what I had done on TikTok. I make my coffee at home. I got 2 Keurigs, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I make it on my Keurig. I get my little K cups. I got my little reusable ones, and the cups. Well, you can bring your own cup to you haven't been in some weeks, so that's good. They're laced with top. You can bring your own cups to Starbucks. By the way, if you want, you go to 7. Oh, you're a coffee drinker. I just be liking creamer and sugar. Anyway, that's the last point. Friends and Lovers, Eric Jerome Dickey. That's also on Lifetime. I watched that. I like his, hers, and ours better. I don't remember the book that much. It was an emotional roller coaster, Vivian Green, okay? It was too much. My emotions was all over the place. You drink Celsius. Crap. You worry about the toxins in your cup. My son drinks that. I tried one and I was like, it works. It's too much. I'll go back to Red Bull, which I ain't supposed to be drinking that either. And I done cut down because I used to drink them a lot. And now I might drink them a couple times a year. But them Celsius, that's crack. That's what y'all be drinking in a can. But go off. Get your little. So I struggle with Friends and Lovers. I know the ladies did a live. I have to go catch the replay and see what they had to say, but it was a lot. I felt some ways. But I watched it. It was on my watch list. I watched it. I checked it out. I was like, okay. I'm getting angry. It was sad. It was making me mad. It was making me all of the things. You guys let me know what you thought of it. Those were just my thoughts. This morning I watched it. Just came out yesterday. Like I said, shout out to my Philo. He wasn't man enough. And at first, I was side-eyeing it because Tony Braxton's the acting ain't acting. But after a while, I got into it. I was like, okay, this is kind of cute. I'm like, girl, not once but twice. Because I was trying to figure out he wasn't man enough, fell into it, but they made it work. They made it fit. They threw that in there a couple times towards the end. I gotta stop moving around because it's probably glitching and I'm probably breaking up. Sit still. Okay. Anyway, so that was cute. And that concluded my Lifetime binge. I still haven't watched Preach, Pray, Love, but it's 50-11 shows out. It was famine, now it's feast. It's either one or the other. Either ain't nothing on or it's everything on. Now we're coming up in a time where everything's on and I'm trying to watch and I can barely keep up, make a head spin. Pluribus was another one that's on Apple TV Plus. There's 4 episodes out now. The ladies and I did a panel for the first 3 episodes. I don't know if we're going to do 4 and 5 together because by the time we got to 1, 2, 3, 4 was already out. So I don't know if we're going to do 4 and 5 together. That's one heck of a show. It's like sci-fi, dystopian. It's one heck of a show. Like I'm interested. That and I didn't watch Severance, but what was the last? Let me look because if I don't write it down, my brain don't work. The last thing that I watched on. Oh, we gotta watch The Family Plan 2. Me and my son, we watched the first one. What was that other show, y'all, on Apple TV Plus? Tamika, because you be watching. Oh, it was Severance. I did watch Severance. I take that back. I binged. I caught up. Y'all aggravated my nerves because I didn't want him with that woman. And that's where y'all left us. Again, my hands is moving. Severance. I binged and watched the last season. I didn't like that man with that woman because of the FOMO was getting me. So I watched it and that's where y'all left us. So hopefully we get a new season of that next year in a couple months. Please and thank you. Apple TV don't really miss though. The only thing that I can think of, we were talking about behind the scenes, is The Changeling that we watched and really enjoyed from the beginning. But then when we got to the end, it lost us. But everything else I've watched on there. Now I know I'm behind. I haven't watched as much as most, but Severance I watched. Truth Be Told, I love. I hate that y'all canceled that. Movies, The Family Plan was cute. Spirited was also cute. The series that's coming. These are mysteries. I ain't watched none of those. Presume Innocent, that was good. The one with Idris is we're getting a season 2. Hijacked, something like that, in either January or February. I haven't watched Silo. It's a bunch of stuff on here. Every look. That's why I said I am not as hijacked as Hijacked with Idris. That's coming back. I am not as far along in my Apple journey as some other people, but their shows are pretty good. I would recommend that you check them out. Oh, look at Truth Be Told. Yeah, we're gonna stop there. So yes, check out Pluribus. That's pretty good. All Her Fault. Now, Shout out to Candy Love. I was not fixing to watch it. I watched The Stolen Girl on Hulu. To me, I'm like, ain't that the same ish I just watched with a lady's daughter. Now the concept is same. You take your daughter to, well, all her fault. She hadn't technically been to the address, but Stolen Girl, you take, again, this is in the trailer, not giving too much away. The Stolen Girl took the daughter to the house, went back, the daughter wasn't there. Had to find daughter. Same thing, all her fault, kind of, sort of, concept-wise. Other than that, it was entirely different. I had to, because Candy's like, I was like, yeah, sound like The Stolen Girl. I ain't about to watch that show. I mean, Stolen Girl was cool, but I'm not about to watch a second show with the same concept. But I went and watched the trailer, and I'm like, okay, it looks like the outcome for this one is going to be different. And baby, was it different? Okay, I was so mad because I was up to episode 6. By the time I got home from work yesterday, I was on episode 6. And I wanted to watch everything before I went to bed. And I politely fell asleep in the middle of episode 8. The last episode, in the middle of episode 8, the head started to dozing and nodding and bobbing. So I had to watch. So I watched the beginning of that. Baby, listen. Okay? From episode 1 and 2. Cuss it and fuss it. By the time I got to the end. Okay, you do what needs to be done. It was good to me. The payoff was payoffing. It threw me for a loop because that's not two separate things. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm going to be quiet. I think the ladies might be recapping it, so I'll pop over there in the comments. I don't want to spoil the ending, but two things that I didn't foresee. One of them need to happen, and one I just did not think that was going to be where we ended up. And if I tell that, that's telling everything. So I'll be quiet. I know it's been out for like 2 seconds, but I'll be trying not to spoil something like that. That's 8 episodes. So yeah, go ahead and check it out and come back. Not next week. I ain't gonna be here next week. Pretty sure. The week after next. That should give y'all a good enough time. Y'all got something to watch over that Thanksgiving weekend and report back and let me know what you thought. Because baby, Marissa, I know, girl. Beyond the Gates is aggravating my nerves. I only got 3 things to say about Beyond the Gates. Okay. Because again, I've been watching 50-11 things. Tired. Y'all can never get me to like Eva and Leslie. Stop moving your hands. Put your hands in your lap. Y'all can never get me to like Eva and Leslie Dana. There's no redemption. I don't care what y'all do. Dana Leslie need to have her ass in jail. Instead, y'all got her over there harassing Laura. I was glad Laura finally stood up to her and was like, look, you little bully. However, she needs to be in jail. I complained about this, I think, last week and probably the week before that when I be talking about Behind the Gates. When we get to episode, because JB done told me it's 200 episodes in a season and we at like 170 something. When we get to episode 200 and we get to season 2, I think I'm going to do me some shorts on Beyond the Gates. I don't know if it's going to be every day or if it's going to be every week, or maybe I'll just do a weekly video, or maybe I'll just do the characters that I want to talk about on the shorts, because you know I cannot stand Vanessa and Joey, and you know I cannot stand Ashley and Derek. I may never talk about them, but we'll see. I ain't going to try to jump in now. Ain't no way in hell of catching up. I ain't going to try to jump in now, but maybe once we get to 200, I can talk about it. Yeah, so under the jail with Dana Leslie. And lastly, my whole thing is I'm trying to figure out, because I know I think JB and Really B was saying they don't buy the whole Vernon having an affair, which I initially didn't either, but then when y'all threw the coupling sense, that's why I said, please don't let that be the way the storyline is going. I thought it was just Mama I wanted to sing, because Anita said he can't sing. Apparently he probably can't dance, because they was having a good laugh about that. So I thought the friend was just teaching him how to sing, but then, I like meeting with you, and then Leslie Dana caught him coming out the hotel room and he leaving coupling. So it's like they're alluding to him cheating, but best not have Vernon's old ass cheating. Most people ain't buying it. And that's kind of where I'm at, because y'all trying to put me there, and don't take me over there, okay? And I hate And do not chew me up in these comments. Everybody has their own opinions. And you can put your own opinion, but just don't chew me up. Be respectful, be polite, okay? I don't like what they're doing with Kat because it's like she's not perfect because some of this she be saying you're real crazy. I'd be like, ooh, girl, and I get it. Okay, I get it. But we can't say everything we feel, okay? Some of the stuff she be saying is real crazy, and you know, she's not perfect. But at the end of the day, she was right about Eva, and no one in her family seems to be on her side and supporting her anyway. I think it's crazy. I think Nicole is trying the most, even though Nicole was going through her own stuff. When she got bent out of shape, that Eva was calling Ted daddy, and Nicole was like, that's between her and her daddy. 110%. I'm not fixing to get in this. This man and went off and had a side baby. He got to deal with the repercussions and her attitude. Should Eva be allowed to call that man daddy? Yes, 110%. Don't like Eva. Don't like her mama. Don't like how the whole thing came about. It's a biological daddy. He wanted to call daddy. Call him daddy. I'm going to give her that. I'm going to give her that because I'm not that type of person. All the rest of the stuff, and you people Tomas, and then you be trying to underplay it. And then Martin, you were resentful of your sister. Because why you don't like, never mind, because I wasn't going to go off on a tangent. So I wasn't going to do that because that's where Beyond the Gates be taking me off on a tangent. Martin, you about bad as Kat. You're just accepting of Eva. But had it been a brother, would you be? Would you? Because you went under Vernon's wings because it looked like your dad was Kat was the love and joy because she was the miracle baby. So I feel like there's a little resentment for you to sit there and talk about your sister to Eva because Eva ain't really ish either. I'm not giving her all the thing, but I'm gonna leave it alone because I know people love Eva. I do not. I know people don't like Kat. I do. I don't know. I'm gonna move on because Beyond the Gates will get me in trouble. Maths wrapped up, Married at First Sight. If any of you guys that saw it, we got the finale and we got the reunion. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Jalen and Josh, they said that they was going to work through Burning Man. And so they decided to stay married. Rhonda and Pat came in. He didn't want to hold her hand. He had enough of her shenanigans. Pat was fixing to stand on business. And then she said a couple of words and he was back to being confused. But at the end of the day, after being on the fence, he ultimately decided to stay married. And I said, Lord, why run, Pat, run? That's what I had said. Derek and Megan, you know, she's pregnant, so they decided to stay married. Belinda and Chad had wanted to stay and make it work. And she said, yes, I had question mark, exclamation point. Then our last couple out of the 5 was Brittany and Will. He told her he was going to say no, and then he still showed up. It's, you know, all about the insecurities and the invalidation because they were presenting her as having a lot of insecurities. I feel like she did have her issues, but their communication style was also very tricky. So between the two of them. So he had told her he was going to say no. And then also he felt like invalidated by her because they, you know, he loved this way and she loved another way. And he felt like he was saying that she needed to love him. And sometimes you do need your person to love you the way you need to be loved. Sometimes. I don't think that was an issue. That was a whole long thing. I could say and talk about Brittany and Will forever, but we won't do that. And he had told the people that before she got there. Listen, I called her and I told her no, because I cannot deal with all that. So she apologizes and says, you know, I appreciate you. I love you. It was a bit of self-sabotage of the things with her. He's like, he has to think about it. So he walks outside, he goes and thinks about it. And she says she want to stay married. And he said he want to stay married and learn with her. So 5 for 5. All them guys should have got a divorce by the time we got to finale. But everybody said they wanted to stay together. By the time we got to the reunion, Jalen went to the Burning Man and adapt, but they are no longer together. He said he is no longer connected. And the moral to the story is you could do exactly what they want and they still not going to be satisfied. I don't know why he didn't like that lady. He woke up and decided one day he didn't like that lady, but that was the moral to the story. He was out in the streets after that because we're making it snappy because we're about to wrap this shit up. Her mama Belinda and Chad, they not together no more either. Okay, so we 0 for 2 out of the 5. She was craving intimacy. You know, he wanted to chill and have his drinks, and then the dog was being to be in the bed, and she said she would take the dog out to bed, but baby, it was a lot. he had a cat, and then the dog with the cat, and then the cat scratched him because the cat was scared of the dog. Y'all people with y'all pets. I don't know. So it was a no, but she got scared when he started yelling about the cat scratching him and all of that. So she left. That was it. That was all. That was ended in. Will and Brittany no longer together again. 0 for 3. He broke with her after the show. He went away on a business trip and proceeded to break up with her when he got back. I said, okay, right after the show. 0 for 3. I mean, Pat and Rhonda not together. No surprise there. 0 for 4. I felt like all these people should have said, I want to get divorced at the finale, but we kept it cute. And then we got 5 for 5 yeses. And now we have the reunion and ain't none of them together. Finally, we got to Derek and Megan. Now, Megan was pregnant. I looked at Megan. It was looking kind of in her face. She was like, she about to cry. I said, how much would she want to bet she lost that baby? She lost that baby, and now they are no longer together. They just could not find they didn't really get along and weren't that compatible either. I think it was just the baby that kept them in there, and once the baby was off the table, they just kind of fell apart. So they all stayed together at the end. They all stayed together at the end of the show to do what I thought they should have done before we even got to the reunion. But 5 for 5 and then 0 for 5. I'm not mad at it. Did you guys watch Married at First Sight? Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. I'm going to wrap it on up here because y'all know I can ramble, I can talk. Go ahead and check out that Pluribus recap panel that I did with the ladies. And like I said, look out for probably it's going to be episodes of 4 and 5 together, I'm assuming. Or at the very least episode 4, and then we'll do 5. I don't know. Watch that so you can be ready. So we come back from that. We'll be coming back in about an hour for the family business. Okay. Stay tuned and keep your notification on because Bel Air is supposed to drop tomorrow. And I think they're dropping either 3 or 4 episodes. Y'all can let me know. I'm irritated about it. I want to recap it because it's the last season and I haven't really been doing any solo content because I wanted to do the family business, but now we're up to episode 6. I wanted to do All's Fair, but now we're up to like episode 5. So it's like to go back and do it. Y'all not really going to care. So it's either I could pick it up and move forward from where they're at and just miss all the back episodes, or I cannot. With Bel Air coming up, I'm going to try and figure out a way. I hate when they do it this way because I don't want to do, I don't know if I'm doing a panel or not because I know me and Shayna did a panel prior year. I don't know. So just keep your notifications on, child. I got to figure it out. But if it's 3 or 4 episodes, I don't want to do it all in one video. I mean, I've done it before that many and then give y'all like the video in the middle of it. But I feel like if I do it that way, then I'm down to doing like 10 minutes an episode. So, because then 3 episodes, that's a 30-minute video, 35 minutes. And I don't really want to do that for, I don't know. So I may try to just break them apart and do them an episode a piece, and hopefully y'all still watch them. I hate when they drop them like that because then people consume them quickly and then they don't want to watch them episode by episode sometimes. So I don't know, because I'll try to keep them to 15 minutes, 18 minutes per episode, but we'll see. Like I said, just keep your notifications on. Like I said, next week is probably going to be no weekly huddle, but there will be a Saturday sip. Should be Saturday around 10:15. I think I already have it scheduled and up there so you guys can see and turn your notifications on because, YouTube be playing sometimes. I'll try to put a community post up there also to remind you guys. I got to figure out what I'm doing because I was going to still do the Mary Smash Pass, but I got to get ready for that one and then also start prepping for the Saturday Sip Christmas party. I think all y'all ladies on here are invited. And I got a couple more that weren't here. So I got to figure that out, figure out what I'm doing for that, and then figure out obviously after next week. I'm rambling. I do that a lot. Get down in the comments and let me know. Y'all have to talk to me about family business. Come over and talk to me in the family business and the Pluribus comments. But What are your thoughts on Beyond the Gates? Did you watch Married at First Sight? What are your thoughts on the finale and the reunion? Lifetime. Did you watch His, Hers, and Ours? Did you watch Friends and Lovers? Did you watch He Wasn't Man Enough for Me? I don't know why I thought I could do that, because every time I start to move in, it starts to whatever. Anyway, let me know about the Lifetime movies. All Her Fault. Come talk to me about that. Then you guys can go back and see what was in a watch list. How do y'all feel about Kandi and Todd going to Splitsville? And then tell me, what are your Thanksgiving plans? Are you holding up? Is seasonal depression getting the best of you? All of the things that we talked about. So anybody coming through on the replay, leave a comment, #replay. I'm trying to get to 500. I ain't even make a banner for it. I stopped making banners because I still have the one that say 1,000. I was still trying to get to 1,000 last December. So help me get to 5. We almost there. And I'm working on these watch hours. I'm working on this content. I appreciate y'all ever so kindly. And I hope to see you guys all in the next video. Peace.